Hi everyone. Um, I forgot to take a stand for my phone. One sec, let me go live on Instagram as well. And I hope you all are ready with your questions for the month of July and how COVID is going to play out. What about the lockdown in the various parts of the world? Uh, I may not recollect all the names of places. So if there is anything that you would like to ask, please feel free to ask once I am done with the questions that I'm going to do for July. Okay. And since I just downloaded Instagram, I need all the permissions. I'm so sorry, I should have done this before. Hi Rachna, hi Pushpita, hi Preeti, hi Tarun. And okay. Right. So let's see what is in order for the month of July. Today I have a new deck of cards, which is the Shamanic Oracle. Hi, Sanika. Okay. Hi, Anish. So I have a new deck of cards, which is the Shamanic Oracle, which I will do later on. Once I finish with July, let's find out what is the energies, the universal energies in store for the month of July and Mother Earth. So, other than COVID, I expect natural disasters to happen this month all around the world. Hello, everyone. And I am going to pull some cards for that, and I would like you to ask questions. Right. So, if you want to ask questions, I'll be sharing the link on YouTube so you can join me live and you can ask. And I would prefer that because I will not be able to, keep a tab on both sides as far as questions are concerned. Instagram, I have put on only so that y'all can watch this live and I can save it there because later on downloading and uploading becomes a big pain. All right. We will come to the questions. Let me first pick the cards for the month of July. How is COVID going to play out globally as far as the month of July is concerned? So I believe what is actually going to happen, and it is really surprising that it is definitely going to come in. COVID is going to attack, and I'm hearing a lot about the Delta variant coming in and all of that. But I think it's going to attack. That's the best word that I can find in this situation. Hi, Ritz. Hi, Nupur. Nupur, can you please come onto YouTube? Because I know you have questions and it's better you come there and ask. So I'm hearing a lot about the Delta variant and everything. Hi, Dalia. Hi, let's travel for lights. So it's going to attack the rich people. This time, it's going to attack the rich people. And they keep saying that it'll attack the children, but that's somewhere in August, September. And I had last time said that around in the end August and September, the Virgo season, COVID is going to come back with a bang and it is going to affect. But we'll ask about that when we do The reading for August, in the end of this month in July, I'll be doing a reading for August. So let's ask about that then. And right now, let's just stick to the month of July. So I do see that it's going to attack the rich. Hello, Tom. And there is going to be a lot of people that are going to be hospitalized. Now, is it going to be because of Delta? Yes. My question is, honestly speaking, is there actually a Delta variant? Or is it just a farce? I was right in my thoughts. It is just a farce to instill fear in the minds of people. There is nothing to worry about as far as that goes. There is nothing called Delta variant and all of that shit. It's nonsense. There is nothing called Delta. If you want to know why I say that, I'll tell you. So I'll show you the cards, and this will be handy for my tarot students. So this is the Temperance card. This was for how COVID is going to play out. The Hermit card. This is the King of Cups. And then the King of Pentacles. And Four of Swords. Now, when I ask about people being affected, Three of Cups, so it's a yes. And is it Delta or not? Two of Cups, it's just a minor cold and flu, which is hyped as COVID. Is it Delta? No, the card is the Fool. No, it is not Delta. So do not worry, do not fear. Don't, listen to that mainstream media talking about all kinds of bullshit and instilling fear on the behest of probably the politicians or the elite or the Illuminati or whatever it is, or whoever it is. And so people are going to be hospitalized. And the question on my mind was that, are people going to die? And the card that's fallen out is the Star card. So yes, people will. But honestly speaking, from what where I see it, is those people who do, they kind of, it's divinely orchestrated. They were meant to die, even if they don't contact COVID. There would have been some other reason for them to die. So my question is, and which is a very important question, since we know that last time when the COVID situation happened, the pandemic happened, most of the people died. Those who treated themselves at home survived, but most of the people who got admitted in hospitals, they died. These are the guardian angel tarot cards, Shalini. Yes, I will come to that question. That is an important question. Just let me finish July, okay? So what is the question on my mind? So the question on my mind was that a lot of people that went to the hospitals died. In fact, maximum. Those who stayed at home and treated themselves, they did not die. Now, this time around in July, also a lot of people are going to be hospitalized. Should they go to the hospitals? That is the most important question. Or should they just try and treat themselves at home with maybe a little bit of pranayam, with steam, with natural herbs, with diet, with detox? Yes, I will send the link, and I'll just let me finish. I will give you the link and you can join me. So is it a good idea to be admitted in hospitals? No. So it seems that people are going to begin getting admitted to hospitals and start going to hospitals tomorrow itself, or maybe in a couple of days. So we are not even here waiting for July. It's the end of June. So it says there's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you. And yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel, take a flight, then do so with confidence. But when I say, is it necessary for people to hospitalize during this COVID wave that is going to come? Yes is 8 of Wands, no is 10 of Cups, which means no, you should not get admitted. And is it possible? See, why the reason I know the answers to these questions, the reason I'm asking these questions to the cards is because a lot of people do not believe it. There are still a lot of people who think that no, it is. So I get argued with long discussions, a lot of people who believe so strongly in mainstream media that they feel no, it is definitely lethal, and this is a virus that can kill, and people in my family have died. But what they don't understand is that what was the actual reason that the person died. So would it be a better idea if they did some, so what is now called as alternate therapy or alternate medicine, actually, I believe was the real medicine, and which has been happening since thousands of years. But these allopathic medicines that the WHO prescribes has come in only, say, about 100 or 150 years back. So this is actually the alternate medicine. I don't know why people don't understand that basic difference. So let's ask, will alternate medicine help better? So Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Four of Wands. So basically what it's saying is a green diet or a detox, vegetable detox, fruits and juices and flowers. And also what's important is fresh air. The problem is that due to lockdown and due to a lot of stringent, strict rules that are imposed upon us, you're not able to go out and get that fresh air. Try and go to the terrace, try and peep out of your window and breathe in, because fresh air is needed. Travel is needed to places of nature. And there are certain healing modalities, something like Reiki would help, something like Theta healing would help. That helps. I know so many healers who in the second wave and the first wave have been so busy treating people along with Ayurveda, along with homeopathy, along with healing methods. So a natural diet, a liquid diet probably, along with being out in nature, so fresh air, so you can say pranayam, and healing modalities like Reiki, Theta. There can be a lot of other modalities, reconnective healing. I don't know if that works that way. So those things can help. You don't really need to go to the hospital, but eventually people will go. That's the mess. And so I'm sorry about this question, it's really sad, but do we expect a lot of deaths happening in July, or is it going to be under control? I think people are going to fight back. I think people are going to fight for their life, no matter what, in every manner possible, even if it means even if it means fighting the authorities. The problem is that in this case, I see more of, people fighting their own loved ones, that I don't want the jab, but unfortunately, their families are not listening to them. And this is one question that has been put to me time and again. So somebody just asked me about a vaccine. I was not supposed to use those words, and I would request you all don't use those words. But uh, but the point is that even though people will fight and their families will push, they have the strength and the ability to fight back, even if needed physically, and avoid it. Chant more and more, immunize the soul so that the body can survive. Meditation, soul rejuvenation, and most importantly, to serve for the real purpose of life. Yes, you're right, but chanting is necessary. But when you're chanting, see, there is a difference. When you chant, a person can be chanting out of fear, and a person can be chanting out of faith. So when you are chanting, when you are meditating, don't do that out of fear and insecurity. Don't do that because you feel that maybe that will save you. No, do that because you have faith that it will save you, that God will save you, that you can save yourself. Because if you don't, God only helps those who help themselves. And if you want to help them yourself, the first thing you need is confidence and faith. Faith in yourself first, because God is here. He's not there. Although we sometimes, look up, I look up, and basically God is all around us. He is all around. So if this is earth, God is all around and below and above and inside each and every core of this universe, this earth, and every living being, every non-living being. He's there in the crystals, he's there in the stones, he's there in shells, he's there in the trees, the animals, the birds. So he's everywhere. He's there right now in these cards and these books and everywhere. So it's faith that you need to have, that you can save yourself and you can fight for your life. So, okay, that was, and now I will start. Somebody asked me if the jab is going to be the jab, Nupur. I think I will stick to the jab. Or, yeah, I think that's the best bet. Yes, faith can move mountains. Right now, it's more important that we just move the political agendas and the government and drill some sense into the people sitting there on the top. Maybe not here, maybe not in the brain. What I'm talking about is not the brain. What I'm talking about, the conscience, the conscience. There was one question. Sorry. We all are taking the jab. So will that protect us from... Are we safe? Okay. That's an important question. I will come to that. So how authentic are these tiny bottles that are being marketed by the government at large and the pharmaceutical companies, who are going to do so well this month? They're really going to mint money, unfortunately, because we believe in them, because the public believes in them, because the government believes in them, because that is trust upon us. And if you remember that video that I did with Mr. Prakash, and he had mentioned that there is a law that says that when a person is admitted in the hospital authorities are supposed to ask that person what line of treatment you need. There is an Ayurvedic, homeopathic, blah, blah treatment department in every hospital, but it is never even asked. I mean, they don't even ask the patient. They just start them on the medicine. And humans, we public have started worshipping these doctors as gods. I remember so many Hindi films where it is drilled upon us, where हर scene में कोई बंदा मर रहा होता है और उसकी फैमिली कहती है आप ही उसे बचा सकते हो, आप ही भगवान हो. अरे नहीं है यार, ये भगवान नहीं है. ये लोग धोखेबाज हैं. किसी जमाने में होते थे, वो लोग कोशिश करते थे बचाने की. आज नहीं, आज ऐसा नहीं है. जमाना बदल चुका है. हम लोगों के दिमाग में वो सब बातें इसीलिए डाली गई हैं इस दिन के लिए, ताकि हम इन डॉक्टर्स को अपना भगवान माने. Okay, so coming to how authentic are these miniature bottles that are pricked into us? Well, that is being that has the approval of the government and the agencies, and I'm talking about agencies like international agencies like the UN and the WHO and all, and that is the reason they are told to be helpful. But do they really help and prevent a person from dying? I'm sorry, no, they don't. They don't. In fact, it brings about a lot of changes in a person. There are a lot of people, my family, my friends, who totally believe into this, and they are like, no, this is important, and that's the way things are going to be, and you need to take it, and you have no choice. You're not going to be left with another choice because it is the safest thing. Well, I asked if it is the second time, and no, 6 of Pentacles reversed. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not. Are they harmful? Because from what we know, these have been tested on animals, and those animals on which these were tested on died within 3 years, because these were not invented and manufactured just today. They were invented years back. So all the tests have been done, and the animals on whom they were tested on died within a span of 3 years. So is it harmful to the humans? Yes, it is. It is going to make people fall sick. They're not going to have any strength left. The 10 of Wands clearly says that they are not going to have any mental strength left, any passion left, any physical strength left in their body, and they're going to be extremely tired, because you're not just done with 1 or 2. There's going to be boosters every 6 months, and over time it's only going to make you weaker and weaker and weaker. Now, is the public going to be successful in requesting the government not to make it mandatory? Because the government has, a lot of companies, countries, and everybody is making it a mandate, even though legally it is not mandatory. If you have to enter their country, you have to take it. If you have to go to work, you have to take it. If you have to go to college, you have to take it. Will the public, the activists, the people who know the reality be able to convince people or the authorities or the courts to remove this mandatory, rule? I will not call it a law. They will, but it will take a lot of time. It'll take years for things to change. Knight of Pentacles, It'll take a lot of time. So there is supposed to be one kind of protest around the world, a global protest, hi Tigress, uh, on somewhere in July, against the lockdown, against the jabs being taken mandatory and all. So how is that going to work out? I want to know, how is that going to work out? Is that going to make any difference at all? Are those going people who are going to get into the protest going to be attacked? I will share the link in case anybody wants to join me live and ask me questions. You are more than welcome to. And then once I'm done with this, I will take up the questions there. So, will this protest be a success? Um, People will go out to fight and protest, but it's not that it's not going to be a success, but they will definitely face opposition, and some of them may be arrested. Some of them may be arrested and punished for having instigated other people. Ouch, bad news. And are some people going to be, are there going to be clashes? Let's find out if there's going to be clashes. Yeah, there are going to be clashes more on, the religious leaders are going to step in and create more clashes. They would like to start that divide and rule policy that they've always done. And this time, the divide and rule is not going to be between two religions, but it's going to be between the masses and the authorities. So, what? Sorry, Alka, I didn't get what you're talking about. Can you please explain what you're talking about? I didn't get that. Is anything going to come from? We will come to that. Sanchita will come to that. I am grateful and I appreciate all the hard work that the doctors are putting in, if I get you right, Alka. And the only problem is, I really don't know which statement of mine you're talking about, but from what I feel or I think what you're talking about is, well, you call doctors, excuse me? No. I'm calling those people who are above them, as in I'm talking about the agencies, the international agencies who are pushing, the hospital authorities that are pushing the doctors to do this. If I use that word, that the doctors, no, I don't think I did that. What I meant is the hospitals. What I meant is the corporate. See, you have to understand one thing. The hospitals are run by corporate houses. Okay. And the only thing they're interested in is making money. What you are taught in your colleges to become a doctor and to make money, you are not even aware how you doctors are being used. by the politicians, by the elite, by the Illuminati, by the WHO, and by everybody else. So if that's what you felt I said, then I apologize. I'm sorry, but that's not what I meant. I correct myself. I just said, okay. I'm sorry, Alka, but if you are offended, then you're free to leave. Because what I mean here is what I have heard, what I have seen, and it's a fact. It's a fact that the hospital authorities, the corporate hospital authorities, are telling the doctors to do this. Right. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. The pharma companies who are run by these agencies, international agencies, who are directed by international agencies to fool even doctors. I mean, doctors are, it's not just about doctors. A human being, any human being out there, including me, we are so blind. We are so used to listening to authority because of years and centuries of being slaves, taught by our parents, first of all, to listen to authority, as in listening to our parents, then listening to authority, listening to our grandparents, then going to school, listening to authority, as in the teachers and the principal, then go to college, listening to authorities. You have to bow down to them. And then you go out into the world and your authority is your boss, your government. That is what is taught. Your authority is your spiritual guru. नहीं, बाबा जी ने ऐसे बोला तो ऐसे करना है, वो बाबा जी है, उनके खिलाफ कैसे जा सकते हो आप? I mean, guru or baba or pope or all these all kinds of peers and stuff. It's drilled into our heads to listen to authority, whether right or wrong. But why? Why should you listen? Why can they not give you the logic behind it? Why are you not given the freedom to question? Everybody has a freedom to question, and we should, because if we don't question, we are not going to get answers. Our freedom has been taken away from us for decades and centuries. At least now it's the time that we wake up and take it back. It can't happen overnight. It'll happen, like, for example, just before I did this live, I did a live on my other channel, which was about water scarcity. And I was shocked to know what I heard. I will share that video. I will download it and share it on this channel as well. In fact, that video that I did was in Hindi. So I have requested him to come onto this channel again and do another live and answer questions in English, or maybe I can translate in English. And that was about water scarcity and how that is a mafia. Can you imagine? Why are we paying for water when there is no scarcity in this world? Okay. I'm sorry, Instagram, my battery is gone low. So this is going to shut off. I'll have to shut this down on Instagram. I request you to please join on YouTube, because this session is going to go long and there's many, many more questions that we are going to discuss and talk about. I'm sorry about my battery thing, although I did charge it. Goodbye. Okay, just one sec. This was about July. Okay. I am sorry. So, okay. Being your center. Talked about it 30 years back. He was deemed crazy. Conspiracy theory is no more conspiracy when it becomes the truth. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. So I have 2 sons who are grown up, and every time my children have fallen sick, yes, when it's been really, really bad, I had to take them to the hospital. I had to take them to the doctors. Okay, एक उसकी बैटरी जाती है, किसकी बैटरी जाती है. But I have brought my children up with the help of home remedies, and that's what I've done most of the time. Even when I fall sick today, I know of families. Okay, families I have grown up with, so I know them for the last probably for 50 years. That, okay, stop arguing about this, guys. Alka, come on. Can we just cut it? You asked me to apologize. I apologized. And I meant it. I didn't just do it for the heck of it. So I told you what I actually meant. I may have used what word, I don't know. I will go back and listen, but can we just cut that now? I don't want any negativity and fighting out here in the comments. So I know of families for the last 50 years who've never gone to a doctor. They haven't died. They're very much alive and much more healthy than any of us put together. That's how powerful Ayurveda can be, or home remedies can be. Our grandparents used to do that. Our ancestors used to do that. They did not go to a doctor. They went to a Ved who, just put his hand here, and he knew exactly what issue those people had. It is just the balancing of your Vat, Pitta, Kapha. Here, Vat, Pitta, Kapha. These are the three nadis that tell you about what your Vat, Pitta, Kapha in your body is all about, and what is going haywire in which internal organ of your body. How many people today can do that? Tell me. How many people, if you're talking about doctors, how many doctors can actually just do that? On the first instance, the moment you go to them and tell them something, they'll send you to do 10,000 tests and spend your money. That's the point. So what is that? It's not their fault. The problem is it's not their fault. The fault is what is being taught to them. They are not taught the right thing. They are not taught about the human body the way it needs to be. They're only taught anatomy, biology probably. Are they taught about balancing of the elements in their body? We are made of 5 elements, aren't we? That is the basis of a human body. So why are they not taught about that? It's not their fault. I don't blame them. But then, if they wake up and they understand and they listen, as in they listen to their conscience, they will know what to do next. The reason this became a big business in the world, I have shared the link here if anybody wants to join, is because the pharmaceutical companies wanted to make money. The hospitals wanted to make money. How many hospitals we have today in each city? There used to be a time there wasn't a single hospital. We didn't need one. The deliveries were happening at home. Surgeries were not needed. The big breakthrough, the medical science of these people, the only good thing that has come out of it is some of the surgeries, not all. Some of the surgeries that they do. But if you go back and read the Vedas, these surgeries were being done even then. Kya naam tha uska? Dhanvantri, God Dhanvantri of Ayurveda. So these surgeries were being done even then. The heart surgeries were being done even then. I mean, everybody knows about that tale where the Ganesha's head was cut off and an elephant's head was put. What do you call it? You think it happened by magic? If it is true. Shushrut. Yes, but there is all the god of medicine is Dhanvantri. Okay, anyway. So, is anybody joining? And would you like to discuss anything? Would you like to ask any questions about the month of July? Okay, I wanted to ask about the natural calamities. So, what kind of natural calamities do we expect in the month of July? Okay, I was expecting this. I have said this in my numerology analysis that I do expect landslides. I expect more so on the hilly regions. I do expect a lot of waterlogging and floods, cyclones maybe, and mountains need to be careful. So is it the Mount Everest that I had done one live on? It is about the Mount Everest. So, not Mount Everest as in the Himalayas. Sorry, that's what I meant. So, yes, to some extent, but a lot of people and farmers are, and animals are probably going to be harmed in the process. So, the Himalaya region. And is it happening even around the world in other countries? So, a few countries where there is summer. Um, 9 other countries are going to face this. Uh, I have no. When would the schools open? You're asking me. Okay. इतना बीमार था उसको शुगर बीपी अस्थमा सब कुछ हुआ नेचुरोपैथी से ठीक हुआ है बट उसने एक भी नेचुरोपैथी का हॉस्पिटल नहीं खोला हमारा पीएम जो है वो भी मेडिटेशन करता है योगा करता है पतंजलि एज इन रामदेव बाबा के आयुर्वेद वाले प्रोडक्ट्स यूज करता है और दवाइयां उनकी लेता है एम आई रॉन्ग I don't think so. That's what he has been, during the whole lockdown. That's what he's been doing. That's the kind of pictures he's been sharing. So the question was, when are the schools going to reopen? It's going to take time. I don't see the schools reopening. I don't know if some of them have. No. No, I don't see the schools reopening anytime soon. In case some of them do reopen, uh, they will have to shut down again. Yep. They will have to shut down again because of the COVID wave. And as they say that this time the wave is going to be affecting the children the most. So about our protection in protest, what about that? What do you mean about a protection? You mean to say, how do you protect yourself? Okay, I will ask that. One sec. Let me just finish the schools question. No, I don't think they will open very soon unless they are, hostels where children are going to stay. But then even they would have to shut down, and their primary, are they going to ask for the children to be Yeah, they would. They would. The hostels will definitely ask. The normal schools will not take the children if they've not taken the prick. And is the vaccine for the children different from what the adults have been taking? Yes, it is different. So is it going to harm them or help them? No, I don't think it's a good idea to give it to the kids. All of them may not be really able to take it. At least not the, so in case there is a first dose and a second dose and things like that, they may fall sick. They may fall sick if I don't want to talk about it. Help them hoga. Was second wave really fatal or was, but is this all part of the population agenda? So corporates reset. जिस सवाल का जवाब पता है उस सवाल का जवाब कैसे पूछ रहे हो? Okay, so was your question was okay? Join and ask me your questions, whoever wants to ask. Yes, I know, Tigress, and that is going to happen. Starting on, is it going to be fruitful? What is number G chord trail? I don't know about that. Is Pavani? Okay, I missed that question. ऊपर चला गया वो. Is Pushpita? No, it's not because of that. Pushpita, your answer is no. No. Will there be a reduction in school 10th syllabus? No. No reduction. Number G chord trail starting. I don't know what it is. Can you please explain that or you join? Well, my cards say that is different. Pushpita, that's what I said, that no. About, first of all, I told you that it's a farce. It's not even real about your protection in the protest. So, how do you protect yourself? So, your question is, how do you protect yourself in the protest? What is it that you should be doing? You are not able to rein in your scattered focus. It's time to become more centered and single minded. That means focused. and you feel a low ebb in your energy. So that passion and that energy that is needed, you need to enhance that in yourself and bring a greater sense of enthusiasm to your life. Call for the assistance of Archangel Shamuel to help you. Gather up and direct your life force energy and bring an attitude of enthusiasm to both your goal and your daily life. Before you go for that, have ample rest and rejuvenate. Take some time and meditate. And plan it properly. Think about your steps, or rather, think about all the possibilities and how you are going to tackle them. Plan A, B, C. Ask Archangel Michael to protect you. And before you go out there, make sure you cover yourself in a ring of from your right to your left, going around, coming here to the center again, a ring of violet fire to protect you, along with white light protection from Archangel Michael. And a better way of this is also to go from, well, you can't literally go door to door, but yes, if you can try and call people up or speak to people personally on a one-to-one, and get some more people with you together, it would really help. You can ask Archangel Sandalphon and Metatron to help you with this, to connect you with more people who would. So there is going to be, you are going to be attacked, but you have to be prepared. And in spite of the fact that you may have supporters with you, you have to understand in your head that you are alone and you have to fight it for yourself. Not for anybody, not for the world, but for yourself. You have to fight for your life. You may be forced to walk away from there, but there may be people who may be arrested and maybe even attacked. Well, we will all pray for you, and that Archangel Michael protects you. In case you are attacked, fight back. Be prepared to fight back if you are attacked. Do not take it lying down कि ये वर्दी वाले लोग हैं तो हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. Fight back. एक बार तो लड़ना पड़ेगा. Other than that, if you are arrested, you'll have to reach out for help, of course, with your lawyers or whatever. But don't give up on your phone. Record everything that is happening. If possible, if you can go with, a camera, your buttons with a camera and a mic or something, so that even if they take your phone away, there is something where everything is being recorded, or I don't know if it can be, relayed live to other people, something like that, so that they cannot play games with you when they arrest you. That is what I see. And eventually, of course, you will be let go. But by then, they would probably mentally try and break you down a lot. तब क्या लगते हैं आग I don't know what you're saying. How can you save your kids? How can you save your kids? How can they save their kids? One, ask Archangel Michael to protect your children. I'm not taking any personal questions. I'm sorry. This is only general questions and about the month of July and about COVID and about natural calamities of the world or disasters if there are. You have to start seeing things from a different perspective. See, this was something that was on my mind, but I did not say it because I know बोलने का कोई फायदा नहीं है. But even the card is saying that. I told you this is the Guardian Angels deck of tarot. So you have to change your perspective. You have to change your thinking. Meaning, पहली बात तो ये है कि लोगों ने बोला इसलिए अपने बच्चों को घर पे रखा हुआ है. क्यों रखा हुआ है? एक तो अपने बच्चों को खुली आजादी दो कि वो घूमे फिरें. सेकेंडली, हम लोगों का एक माइंडसेट है कि हमारा बच्चा अगर स्कूल जाता है तो ही सक्सेसफुल है, कॉलेज जाता है तो ही सक्सेसफुल है, नौकरी करता है तो ही सक्सेसफुल है, तभी हमारी जिंदगी है, यही होनी चाहिए और यही गोल होना चाहिए. अरे क्यों भाई? पुराने जमाने में कौन से स्कूल में भेजते थे लोग? और जो लोग स्कूल नहीं जाते क्या वो सक्सेसफुल नहीं होते? हम लोगों को कितने सारे ऐसे लोगों के बारे में पता है जो कभी स्कूल नहीं गए या 10th पास हैं या 5th 6th में ड्रॉप आउट हो गए, बट दे आर एट द टॉप. तो ऑनलाइन स्टडीज क्यों नहीं हो सकती? और कौन कहता है कि ये जो स्टडीज हो रही हैं यही सही है? जरूरी नहीं है. There are so many people who do homeschooling for their children and they teach their children what is right, not what is printed in the books or what the mainstream media or the main education system of the world is trying to teach them. It's not necessarily right. आजकल बच्चों को अमेरिकन रेवोल्यूशन और बाकी वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 वगैरह उन सब चीजों के बारे में पता है क्या? अपने खानदान की हिस्ट्री पता है उन्हें? कितने लोगों को पता है कि उनके एंसेस्टर्स ने जिंदगी कैसे जी? कितने लोगों को प्रेमचंद और रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर सिखाया जाता है? शेक्सपियर पढ़ाते हैं. अमृता प्रीतम कितने लोगों ने पढ़ा है? आपके बच्चों ने पढ़ा है क्या? आपने बच्चों को अपनी मदर टंग सिखाई है? मेरे माँ बाप ने नहीं सिखाई. मुझे पंजाबी नहीं आती, ना लिखनी ना पढ़नी. मुझे उर्दू नहीं आती. माय पेरेंट्स यूज्ड टू राइट इन उर्दू. I was not taught. I love that language. नहीं सिखाया मुझे. क्यों नहीं सिखाया? तो घर में क्यों नहीं पढ़ाया जा सकता बच्चों को? क्योंकि हम लोगों के पास टाइम नहीं है बच्चों को पढ़ाने का. बहुत सारे, मैं ऐसे कितने लोगों को जानती हूँ, possibly every single Muslim household in probably the world who has a teacher coming home and teaching Quran to their children. How many of us have a teacher coming in and teaching Sanskrit and the Vedas or the Upanishads to our children? अगर बच्चों ने आपके वेदास उपनिषद्स पढ़ लिए, उनको दुनिया के किसी स्कूल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. ना मेडिकल स्कूल में, ना वास्तु के कोर्स करने की जरूरत है, ना कुछ. Those books are complete in themselves. It's sad that my parents did not teach me about that. इधर से उधर से छोटी मोटी सेल्फ हेल्प बुक्स लेके मैं पढ़ती रहती हूँ. एक गीता लाई थी पढ़ने के लिए, वही आज तक नहीं पढ़ सकी. 10वें पेज तक नहीं पहुंच सकी. It's such a heavy book. Heavy as in mentally heavy. Physical or mental fight, matlab, I didn't understand that. I live in New York and I'm concerned that the vaccinated people will get COVID and how many people will get upset about getting COVID after getting vaccinated. Can you please join and ask me that question, Patti, if that's how your name is pronounced? Manisha, I don't even remember what I studied in school. I remember a lot. Yes, exactly. So why are we not homeschooling our children? Complete relief from COVID that we will be able to roam freely. Okay, so you know what? Uh, I did not want to do this today, but I have written down. People keep asking me a lot, and a lot of people keep talking about it. So I made notes. I will, yes. आई मेड नोट्स ऑफ सो मैं हर साल करती हूँ ना वीडियोस के ये साल कैसा होगा सो 2020 2021 and I was just writing down the notes of how the years are going to be right up till 2035. I think you can't see it because of the light. No, you won't be able to see it. So I was writing down, thank you, Karar. Yes, everything is fine with me. Sandhya, adult children's stress. Yes, that is my biggest stress. Because my children are grown up, and one son is so scared of what he sees on the mainstream. You know, when children grow up, they don't listen to you. What should I do? Fight back. Fight back. Nobody can force you. You're grown up. Hi, Parth. I will watch the live from starting to the end later. I messaged you, but you've joined late. So I have written down notes. Let me be very honest, because yes, there have been times where I have been very diplomatic about what I have said, because I don't like to be negative. I don't like talking negative, because what happens is, जब मैं कुछ बोलती हूँ ना, लोग, मेरे को याद है जब मैंने एक वीडियो में नंबर 7 के बारे में बोला था, सुशांत के वीडियो में, सुशांत के बारे में जो कार्ड्स निकालने थे वो रह गए, करती हूँ, तो लोग उस बात को पकड़ के बैठ गए कि ओ मेरा नंबर 7 है, ओ ऐसा है, ओ वैसा है. ऐसा नहीं होता. मैं जब किसी चीज के बारे में बोलती हूँ तो लोग उसको पकड़ के बैठ जाते हैं, और मन में डर पैदा करने के लिए मैं अपने ये वीडियोस नहीं करती. मैं सॉल्यूशंस देने के लिए करती हूँ. मैं इसलिए करती हूँ आपको वार्न करने के लिए. अगर ऐसा होने वाला है, अगर हमें पता है, तो वी कैन यू नो take precautions and make sure that it doesn't happen. So इसलिए करती हूँ ये वीडियोस. तो जब मैं ये करने बैठी ना 2020 से लेके 2035 तक, तो मैंने दोनों पहलू देखे. Yeah, I have not seen the recent videos, Amit, but but I have seen some videos of hers. Today, Anamika shared a video with me about Michael Jackson and about Trump, and on Telegram. And I mean, we keep sharing a lot of videos with each other. And most of them I don't share on the group, because I don't want to keep doing, talking about the negative time and again and again and again. But at the end of the day, I'm human. And when I see all those videos, I read all those messages, I listen to all those chats, I also go through my own, mental roller coaster. So when I was writing this, I was seeing one side of the perspective. Understand that a coin has two sides. There is a good side, there is a bad side. There is head, there is tails. So I have written down in one sentence all the negative side, all the positive side. If we don't win this war, what happens? If we win this war, what happens? I will not read it now. It's going to take long, but I will make a separate video and I will upload it, because right now there's more important questions on hand. One is this deck. I want to do shamanic cards for the month of July, or let's say not just for the month of July, but for the world at large, and about whatever it is that all of us are going through, and what do these cards have to say. So I don't use this very often. I've just probably used it once or twice. So I will be reading out from a book. I'm not very familiar. And okay. Yeah. Okay. So so these cards are, or let's say the shaman spirits are saying, hi, Savi. Thank you so much, Nandita. I am the companion of your journeying. I set your feet upon the path between the worlds and help to steer your course to the places where truth may be found. I am both guide and guardian, making sure you do not stray too far from the path or visit those who may be unfriendly or unwilling to help. By remaining at my side, you will find truth and guidance from the spirits. Think of me always as your friend, one who shares in your search for truth and walks at your side wherever the journey may take you. So the shaman spirits are saying that they are your companion, and I take it that they will be your companion for the protest as well, protecting you. The companion is an important and powerful ally of the seeker. He or she acts as your spiritual guide and supporter and will offer unconditional help whenever you may need it. The detail of the cave art shows two hands that contain and protect the spirit of the companion, which rises from a zigzag line of energy. It is this energy that binds, can you see it? That binds the world of spirit and the world of humans together and allows the door between them to open. Somebody was just writing here something about UFOs, about aliens, about the universal energies helping us. Here they are. So the doors between them to open. The companion forms a bridge between these worlds, allowing the journeyer to enter in search of help from the spirits. Shamans, past and present, work with helpers of this kind, beings like the companion, who become close friends and allies in the task of journeying between the worlds. Okay, I get this strong feeling that you should, all of you, what you should do, each one of you, is डफली बजाते थे ना, ड्रम, तबला, ढोल, कुछ भी मिल जाए ऐसा, छोटा बड़ा कुछ भी, बाय वन, कीप इट, डमरू मिल जाए, डमरू लो, उसको बजाओ, और सिंगिंग बोल्स. I'll just get one. Wait, I'll show you. घर में कटोरे होंगे ना, ब्रॉन्ज के, ब्रास के नहीं होंगे, पर you need to, so while I'm reading this, I'm getting this very strong energy that you need to keep playing something like this and send out positive energy in the universe. And अगर ऐसा ना हो तो एक चीज और है जो आप कर सकते हो, ये बजाओ, अलग अलग साइज के लेकर आओ, अगर हो सके तो द ड्रम, जब डफली और ड्रम वगैरह आप बजाते हो तो आपका हार्ट चक्र खुलता है, और जब आप ये बजाते हो तो आपका सहस्रारा चक्र, क्राउन चक्र जो है वो एक्टिवेट होता है. तो it will help you to be strong, it will help you to have compassion. That is what the shamans use. वो डफली जैसा जो होता है, that is what the shamans use. And the bowls. Now the shaman of song. So they're asking you to sing. Okay. Shamans of knowing, shamans of birth. कहाँ गया? Okay, shamans of song. I am the shaman of song. Somebody was talking about chanting. I sing from the hollow places of being, and the sounds I produce reach out to the edges of creation. When I sing, I bring healing energy, peace, strength, and joy. All these transcendent aspects of being are in my songs. Now you know why prayers are done along with dhol and ghanti and manjira and harmonium and everything. Music and these instruments, they go a long way in connecting you to the universe and invoking the angels, the spirits, and gods. When I sing for you or for others, my song is beneficial and opens ways that might otherwise be closed. So, okay, I'll do that, Shweta. Just hold on. Just let me finish doing this. This is the card. If you can see it. Okay. From the earliest times, shamans used the power of song to bring healing to those in need and to feel their way into the heart of spirit. The song itself represents energy and life and transcends time, place, mood, and emotion, bringing harmony in times of stress. Fear, insecurity, let it go away with music and song. Sing. We may not be singers, but we can sing to our hearts. The resonance of song touches all things, brings us closer to spirit, and teaches us to see beyond the personal into the infinite. The shaman of song uses the power to help us to discover and travel along our true path and to bring us clarity in times of confusion. You know what? किसी ने मुझसे पूछा था ना, अनीश या पता नहीं क्या नाम था, अबाउट प्रोटेक्शन ड्यूरिंग योर प्रोटेस्ट. अगर आप ये प्रोटेस्ट करते हुए जाओगे या कुछ बोलोगे या चिल्लाओगे तो वो आपको अरेस्ट कर सकते हैं. अगर आप ये बोलोगे दैट इट्स अ रिलीजियस प्रोसेशन एंड यू आर ओनली सिंगिंग, यू कुड बी सिंगिंग वंदे मातरम, यू कुड बी सिंगिंग सारे जहां से अच्छा, you could be singing माँ तुझे सलाम. तब क्या करेंगे वो? कहां ले जाएंगे तुम्हें? वंदे मातरम गाने के लिए जेल में डाल देंगे क्या? That is the way you can attract attention of the public. That is the way आप 144 क्यों लगा देंगे? 144 में क्या होता है? मुझे लॉ नहीं आता. गाना तो गा सकता है इंसान. 2-2, 3-3 करके चले जाएं. जरूरी है 5-5, 10-10 के जत्थे में जाना है. 3, 6 फीट पीछे 3, 6 फीट पीछे 3, ऐसे तो कर ही सकते हैं. Well, they can do that. That was an idea that just came to me when this came up. So maybe they are trying to say, give ideas and ways of how, what to do. An ancestor of knowing. Ancestor of knowing. Boundaries, protection, illusion, knowing. I am the ancestor of knowing. It looks more like मक्खी लग रही मुझे तो. Queen bee types. I am the embodiment of all knowledge and will show you the way toward a proper understanding of everything around you. You may think that you know a person or a situation without having a true appreciation of their character or significance. My clear vision offers you an illuminating perspective in all directions. I enable you to see past surface features penetrating beneath them to arrive at a truer wisdom. Long associated with far-sighted wisdom, the owl, makes a perfect representation of knowing, a concept far more profound than mere knowledge. Owl हिंदुइज्म में लक्ष्मी का वाहन भी है शायद उल्लू. तो he has a far-sighted knowing. Knowing takes us to a deeper inner sanctum where we can not only perceive but also appreciate the true nature of what we are feeling or experiencing at any given time. The ancestor of knowing is a key figure who directs us on our quest for knowledge. His guidance takes us to a level of perception that transcends the shallow and the superficial, helping us to access the archetypal truths of existence. Warrior insight. Okay. Very interesting. So, warrior type of feeling it's definitely giving me. Lockdown is also there. Okay, so I want to find out where all lockdown, ये lockdown खुलेगा या नहीं मुसीबत. Lockdown इंडिया में कब रिलैक्स इस महीने होगा या नहीं. I am Dhruv. I am talking about guidance for the month of July and general global guidance for how things are going to be for the people, whereas COVID is concerned, or the protest of COVID that people are planning to have in July is concerned, protest against the lockdown, I mean to say, and all these things. So I was reading about that guidance. And now I am just about to ask whether the lockdown is going to open at least in India or not. If you want to ask about other countries, just write down the names and I will ask, or you can join. I have shared the link as usual so many times. Okay, India में खुलेगा. Mumbai में खुलेगा? नहीं खुलेगा. दिल्ली में खुलेगा. दिल्ली जाना पड़ेगा अब. What about Ayushi ने join नहीं किया. West Bengal, okay. West Bengal. What about other countries of the world? West Bengal में नहीं खुलेगा. बम्बई में ना सच्ची कभी कभी मन करता है मैं ही इंदिरा गांधी बन जाऊं, बैठ जाऊं वहां जाके. दुखी करके रखा हुआ है इन लोगों ने यहाँ बम्बई वालों ने. आंध्र प्रदेश, वही तो कहा मैंने, आंध्र प्रदेश में खुल जाएगा. Yes, they do. I will ask. They do exist. Aliens do exist. Reptilians do exist. Everything exists. इस दुनिया में सिर्फ एक धरती नहीं है. हम लोग अपनी छोटी सी नैरो सोच को लेकर बैठे हैं कि हमारी एक ही धरती है और हम ही लोग हैं. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. अरे यार, कहाँ अंडमान निकोबार कौन जा रहा है? अंडमान डूब गया तो according to climate change, Dr. Jagdale and a lot of people were talking about imposed climate change, that अंडमान वगैरह तो डूब जाएगा पानी में. तो फिर कहाँ क्या करेंगे? Third wave will come sometime in August, September. And you were asking me about aliens and UFOs. So, okay, do UFOs exist? Magician and the mirror. Well, I believe that they exist. And it's really surprising that this card has come. I'll just read out to you. You'll get a better idea. It's an amazing card to have. It's just telling you that you are not the only one in the universe. And I will show you the picture. किधर गया? Right. See the picture. Fire this side and water this side. And this man, the magician, he is kind of holding it. This is a tarot deck. It is the Energy Oracle Tarot. This is the magician who's holding it. And this is the last card of the deck. And what does it have to say? It says, it represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. The magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is the vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling, that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of the earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin and the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together, they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands between the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. इसका मतलब ये कि there is हम लोगों के आंखों पे वो ना पट्टी चढ़ी हुई है और हमें नजर नहीं आ रहा कि दूसरी तरफ एक दूसरी दुनिया भी है. एंड हर चीज, God balances everything, the yin, the yang, the positive, the negative, everything is in balance and needs to be in balance. So this brings me to the fact that अब तक भगवान को दुनिया इतना मानती रही है, इतनी दुनिया भगवान को मानती है, और एक मुट्ठी भर लोग शैतान को मानते हैं. There are people who believe in the Satan and the satanic rituals and the devil. करते होंगे वो लोग अपने रिचुअल्स पूरे मन से. हम लोग अगर भगवान को पूरे मन से याद कर सकते हैं तो भगवान हमारी क्यों नहीं सुनेगा. और इस धरती पे अच्छाई है तो बुराई भी है, तो सब कुछ everything has been, balanced out with God, by God. The true power that you have, its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. Basically, the UFOs, aliens, etc., or the other forces of the universe, because there are so many Milky Ways in the universe, there are so many solar systems in the universe, and other systems. Every solar system, हमारा एक छोटा सा सोलर सिस्टम है जो हमारा मिल्की वे है, और उसके अंदर जो प्लैनेट्स हैं, 9 प्लैनेट्स को हम मानते हैं, 3 एक्स्ट्रा हैं जो आउटर प्लैनेट्स हैं, जिनको हम एस्ट्रोलॉजी में आमतौर पे, इंडियन एस्ट्रोलॉजी में नहीं गिना जाता, पर उसका इफेक्ट होता है. इस तरह से कितने और प्लैनेट्स होंगे और किन प्लैनेट्स के ऊपर जिंदगी है हमें क्या पता. आउटर प्लैनेट्स पे तो कोई नहीं गया है. प्लूटो, यूरेनस, नेपट्यून, nobody's gone there. So across this horizon of this earth, there is life out there. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life. And just as an alchemist turns base metal into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into greater blessings. That means that the UFOs are there, the aliens are there, and they are coming down to earth to help us to transform the bad into the good. I'm so glad this card has come. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. I think that was good news. That was amazing news. महा विकास अघाड़ी गवर्नमेंट, उसका क्या करूं मैं. एक डायलॉग याद आ गया पिक्चर का मुझे. हालांकि एक बहुत ही घटिया इंसान ने वो डायलॉग बोला था. तोड़ी ना खूं, मोड़ी ना खूं, भुक्को करी ना खूं, ऐसा करके कुछ था डायलॉग. Has many Facebook Yes, you're right about that. Okay, now somebody asked me a question on justice. Yes, we should not believe what they show in the movies. Hatred because they're devils, no? They don't know love and compassion. If you see that, even if I tell you what I heard and saw in that video, you will cringe. And मतलब रोंगटे खड़े हो जाते हैं, आंखों से आंसू आ जाते हैं, ऐसी ऐसी बातें जो मैंने सुनी है ना. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right. So somebody asked me about justice and what is going to happen this month. Yes, it is going to happen. Definitely going to happen. And let us see what is going to happen as far as Sushant's justice is concerned this month. Some movement I definitely expect because Jupiter has come retrograde and it is soon to join Saturn in Capricorn. Saturn is the judge, Jupiter is the guru, and Mercury was retrograde. It is now gone straight. It is the lawyer, which is Mercury is, I think, in Cancer? No, Gemini. I don't remember. No, I don't remember. I think it Scorpio. अरे यार phone का भी एक minute. I'll just check where Mercury is. Just give me 1 second. So today, as of today, Mercury is in Taurus. Okay. Mars and Venus are in Cancer. Sun is in Gemini. Mercury is with Rahu. Rahu को छोड़ता क्यों नहीं है? Jupiter is retrograde and Saturn is retrograde. Mars is going to go retrograde. And Saturn and Moon and Pluto are in Capricorn. And Jupiter is with Neptune. Jupiter is 7 degrees and Neptune is 29. So when it goes retrograde, it is going to join Neptune. And after that, it's going to go on to join Pluto in 1 degree Capricorn. So when it joins Pluto, किधर गया? Sorry. When it joins Neptune and Pluto, that is when a lot of That's a good idea. So when Jupiter joins Neptune, so it comes in conjunction with Neptune and Pluto, तब धमाका होगा. और Pluto is at 1 degree and Saturn is at 18. It's going retrograde. So I wonder if it's going to meet Pluto. Now, if that happens, तो धमाका जबरदस्त वाला होगा. एंड जस्टिस तो डेफिनेटली होना चाहिए. मतलब मैं ये नहीं कह रही कि कंप्लीट जस्टिस होगा, लेकिन एसएसआर के केस में मूवमेंट होगी. एसएसआर के केस में इस महीने कुछ तो मूवमेंट होगी ना. बताओ ना. नहीं होगी. कुछ तो थोड़ी सी बहुत मामूली सी. अच्छा, कुछ पता चलेगा. मूवमेंट नहीं होगी, कुछ पता चलेगा. सो okay, so मुझे ऐसा क्यों लगता है कि जो कल्प्रिट्स हैं, मैंने ये बात मेरे को याद है लास्ट ईयर भी मैंने बोली थी. लास्ट ईयर ऑल्सो ऑल सर्वाइवल. No, there is no lawyer. I am talking generally that Mercury represents lawyer. Okay. Lawyer is changed by family. Okay, I was not aware about this. Who is the new lawyer now? So, okay. And I haven't heard this news. So I think that there is going to be some kind of um, clash between. So you're right. There is something happening between the family and the lawyers, or there is some issue happening. Um, Probably, yes, you're right. The lawyer has been changed, and okay. So, some new theory is going to be cooked up for the sake of justice. Well, I have got the justice card, and it is the number 8 card. Eight is Saturn, and movement towards justice, yes, but not justice per se. Is there? Okay. Will the new lawyer be any help? Oh no. The new lawyer is not going to be any help at all. The earlier lawyer was useless. Now the new lawyer is also not going to be any help. So what's the point of changing this lawyer? What does the family want, dude? Just want to be left at peace. So eventually it's going to take time, and the divine is going to follow its course of uh, the course decided by the divine as far as this is concerned. Anything on the POK border, current situation is focusing on that with the ED blast and stuff. Eid or ED blast and stuff. I think there was some movement on the Assam border also. There was some movement. And what did you say? POK border. I feel Assam border pe there is some, this thing stationed. Like, for example, China or, these people, इन लोगों ने वहाँ पे कुछ जत्थे भेजे हैं चुपके से और वहाँ पे स्टेशन किए हैं तो maybe our army is aware. So, is there going to be any there is a possibility, but it's stagnant, like ये लोग जाके वहां बॉर्डर पे बैठे हैं इरादे से, तो होगी तो सही, लेकिन ये लोग so POK and China, they basically just want to take over the land and अपने क्या बोलते हैं उसको पोस्ट वहां पे बनाना चाहते हैं उसके लिए दे आर डूइंग दिस दे वांट टू कैप्चर द लैंड there will not be any kind of war situation, but they're definitely going to try and sneak into Indian territory and capture pieces of land. पागल हो गए हैं, कोई राजा रानियों का जमाना है क्या? राजा रानी मर गए, तुम अपना बेवकूफ पॉलिटिशियंस के लिए अपनी जान दांव पे लगा के दूसरे लोगों को मार रहे हो और दूसरों के देश में घुस रहे हो, पता नहीं क्या मिल रहा है इनको. Okay. Near Sikkim, China is training Tibet people. Yes. Some blast happened in Kashmir. ये तो रोज ही होता रहता है. Really? I was planning to go to Kashmir. हाँ, वहाँ के those people, the people in authority there are getting that done. It is not the terrorists. It's not the terrorists. It's the people in authority there who, so these people in authority could be from POK who are getting it done. Anyway, हम लोग कहाँ से कहाँ आ गए? हम लोग कोविड डिस्कस कर रहे थे. The other question was, जैब के बारे में पूछ लिया, कोविड के बारे में पूछ लिया, बच्चों के बारे में मुझे किसी ने पूछा था, एडल्ट चिल्ड्रन. सो the children are going to be targeted, especially the college going students. They are going to be targeted. They're going to be asked to take it and not come to college if and what about people going to work? They will really have to fight for their rights, but will it work? If they get that RTI done, will it work? They'll have to fight it out. Is there a possibility that these poor people, instead of going for jobs, can start some of their own business? There is a possibility. They're probably, worried about the investment part of it and they want the easy way out. But actually, अगर देखा जाए, तो इंसान चाहे तो you can start from scratch with little income, or maybe 2-3 people can get together and start something like that. And it's really sad that the families don't support their children. Yeah, it's so sad. The families really need to learn to support their children. This is what I mean when I say authority. आदत पड़ गई है authority की सुनने की. Okay, now I'm tired and it is 11:15. 1.5 घंटा हो गया. What is the real story of SSR? ये बात मैं हर बार SSR के वीडियोस करती हूँ, हर बात होती है. और वो जो 3 सुशांत डायरीज के 3 एपिसोड्स जो बाकी हैं, नो देयर इज नॉट. देयर इज नॉट. इट इज, ये जो डेल्टा फेल्टा बताया जा रहा है ना, ये दुनिया को सिर्फ डराया जा रहा है. पहले उन लोगों ने कोविड के बारे में बोल बोल के दिमाग में डर पैदा कर दिया. अब ये उल्टे सीधे नाम लेके, कभी म्यूटेंट, कभी डेल्टा, कभी ये, कभी वो. बकवास है, कुछ भी नहीं है. घर का इलाज करोगे, ठीक हो जाओगे. ज्यादा से ज्यादा स्टीम ले लो और प्राणायाम कर लो, कॉम्बिफ्लैन ले लो, एस्प्रिन ले लो. अगर प्लीज हॉस्पिटल मत जाना. और इन चीजों से डरने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. मैंने दवाई बताई थी, मैं अपने हर लाइव में वो दवाई के बारे में बताती हूँ. आई नो, आज नो, नॉट टुडे, इट वाज आई थिंक 2 days बैक. पता नहीं कैसे शादी कर लेते हैं. So I have been talking about that medicine. It is a prevention. You can take that medicine for a detox. I am writing the name here. Please Google it. इसकी प्रॉपर्टीज गूगल करो and I have shared videos and a lot of things about this on my Telegram group. Yes, stabilized O2. Yes. पीएम, एएम पीएम असली है कि नकली है? नकली है भाई, मेरे हिसाब से तो नकली है। दम गर्ल 2020 टू 2030 भी लाइक 2035 तक का लिखे रखा है मैंने पर बोलने से डर रही हूं क्योंकि लोग मुझे कई बार बहुत सीरियस ले लेते हैं। Really lifeline. Real fool will marry him. Exactly, real fool. And why is the family quiet? Family अंदर अंदर yes, you can make SOD at home. मैंने यहाँ पर सामान रखा हुआ है बनाने के लिए. I'll show you. और पानी, बस इतना चाहिए मुझे. थैंक यू. क्या बोल दूं, क्या बता दूं? Yeah, you can make. I've so many times I've shared the doctor's number on my Telegram group. I've told you, make it at home, learn how to make. You can help yourself. You can detox if you've taken this. It can help you to detox, not 100%, but to whatever level. एंड वो 2030 वगैरह के बारे में मैं अलग से वीडियो बना के डाल दूंगी. Yes, this is Kangen water. And what do you want to know about youngsters seeking jobs? Tell me. 1 minute. I will get a new deck. What do you want to know? 11 बज रहे हैं. आप लोग तो खा पी के बैठे हो. हाँ, थोड़ा सा तो मैंने भी खाया, बट मैं कितना पानी बरसेगा. हाँ, वो तो मैंने बोला कि फ्लड्स आएंगे. सुन लिया मैंने महेंद्र जी. पानी कितना बरसेगा वो भी पूछ लेती हूँ. What do you want to know about the youngsters and their job? What was it that you were asking me? Youngsters seeking jobs, culture trekkers. Can somebody please join live and ask me proper questions? पानी कितना बरसेगा? कितना नापा तो नहीं है मैंने, पर पानी बहुत बरसेगा. बहुत 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 फ्लडेड होगा. बहुत सारे फ्लड्स होंगे. बिजली कड़केगी. सैड. घर डूबेंगे. टाउन में होगा क्या? गवर्नमेंट के ऑफिसेस जो है, कोर्ट्स, गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसेस वगैरह, they will be affected. And can you please put on your camera, Hitesh? And so you know what? Justice and some kind of divine justice will happen, wherein the Bollywood people may have to run away because these rains may affect them. Hitesh, your camera is off. I think I cannot see you. if you want me to add you to the stream, can you please put on your camera? And it's a mineral therapy. Yes, it's a mineral therapy. And yes, how are doing this? We will get justice. Justice धीरे धीरे आती है और small doses में होती है ना, तो मजा आता है. I don't know if his marriage is a contract, but that girl has to be super dumb for getting married to this kind of a person, unless he's paid her a lot. Can college students start a job? Why not? Why can't they start a business? Yes, they can. Yes, I had a little bit of dinner. I didn't like it, so I didn't completely have it. Okay. Yes, I've had a little bit. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have any more. When will Indian government start questioning the Tika? Why will they question? Will they question in the first place? Oh, they will. So eventually they will wake up and save us. So will they make it optional? No, they cannot make it optional because of the world agencies and everything, although it's not that they don't know. But will they stop forcing people? No, they will not stop forcing people. They will keep forcing, as in they will keep talking about it. They will keep telling people to get it done. AM PM duplicate hai. Real one. Live hai. How do you do what, Samuel? Samael. Okay, not Samuel, Samael. Will I be... मैं ना कर लेती. Okay. So it's late. It's 11 o'clock and I started at 9. It's 2 hours, almost 2 hours. And I would like to end this session. We've spoken about COVID. We've spoken about how it's going to be the month of July. India's future. Yes, I will put a halogen bulb on India's future maybe soon. But right now, I think we should call it Tata goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. And I really wish some of you would join instead of just commenting. But fine, if you're not comfortable joining, great. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this session. And if you have any more questions, you can write it down and we will ask those questions next month when I do the reading for August. Meanwhile, you take care of yourself. Understand that there is going to be a lot of rain, a lot of floods. So you need to be careful. Stock up enough food in your houses. Do not go for this. Fight the system, fight the family, fight whoever you have to. If you are having problem with a job, start some business. Any business. खाने पीने का बिजनेस शुरू कर लो, डिलीवरी का शुरू कर लो, किचन का शुरू कर लो, कोई भी बिजनेस शुरू कर लो. बहुत सारे बिजनेस है दुनिया में. और कुछ नहीं तो एक्यूप्रेशर सीख लो, बॉडी मसाज सीख लो, वो कर लो यार. बिजनेस करना है, पैसा कमाना है. कोई काम छोटा नहीं होता है. क्यों नहीं कर सकते? कर सकते हैं, सब कर सकते हैं. थोड़ा सा अपना नाक इतनी ऊंची नहीं रखनी चाहिए जिंदगी में. पैसे, for people who say money is not important, great. Earn enough before you say that. Earn enough as in not crores and lakhs, but enough so that you have a comfortable life. पैसा उतना ही अच्छा होता है जितना जरूरतें पूरी कर दे. जरूरत पूरी होती रहे ना, बहुत है. और जो लोग वैसे जीते हैं ना, वो बहुत सुखी रहते हैं. And trust me, I know some people who literally live their life on the rule that I do not want to earn more than my necessity. खाना पीना मिल रहा है, सर पे छत है, कपड़े पहनने के लिए चार जोड़ी लिटरली 4 जोड़ी हैं, बहुत है. I know people like that. There are people like that in the world. और जो लोग ऐसे जीते हैं ना, वो जिंदगी में सुखी रहते हैं, क्योंकि वो जो एक्स्ट्रा काम जो दिन रात काम में लगाते हैं ना, उसके बजाय, या पैसा कमाने में, पैसे के पीछे भागने में, उसके बजाय दे सिंग, दे डांस, दे स्पेंड टाइम विद देयर फैमिली, दे स्पेंड टाइम विद देयर लव्ड ones. They are creative. They do a lot of other things that we don't get the time to do. I do. So anyway, thank you. Goodbye. Take care. Take good care of yourself. I will see all of you next month. Good night.